So this lesson we're looking at heart rate formula, and this is really interesting if you're an athlete or if you're doing any type of exercise. It's where you should be when you're doing those workouts. So a person's maximum heart rate, or MHR, is the upper limit of what the cardiovascular system can handle during physical activity. So it means if you're getting above that, you might start to feel lightheaded, you might start to feel sick, and it's about then getting yourself back in control and getting that heart rate down a little bit. So for males, it's 220 minus your age in years, and for females, it's 226 minus your age in years. Okay, so it's just slightly different. Then we have our target heart rate, or training heart rate, which is our desired heart rate to reach the level of exertion necessary for cardiovascular or aerobic fitness. So doing something and actually getting a benefit from it. And it's different for everyone depending on your age, gender, and your physical fitness. So exercise intensity measures how hard your body works during physical activity. And our target heart rate, which is I, so our exercise intensity as a decimal, multiplied by our maximum heart rate above, so depending on male and female, minus RHR, which is our resting heart rate. So it means your resting heart rate is, if you're sitting down, not doing anything, how many beats per minute have you got? And then close bracket plus your resting heart rate again. So the table shows the exercise intensity as a percentage required during exercise for different outcomes. So if it's weight loss, aerobic, or anaerobic. Jesse works out at the gym for cardiovascular fitness. He's 25 years old with a resting pulse of 65 beats per minute. So that's our resting heart rate. So the first thing we need to find is what is Jesse's maximum heart rate. So if we think back to a male, for a male, it's 220 minus his age, and his age is 25. So his maximum heart rate is 195. Okay, 195 beats per minute. That's what it should be as a maximum. His resting heart rate. So resting heart rate, we've got here 65 beats per minute. Okay, so that means in a minute, sitting down, being calm, not stressed, his heart would beat 65 times within a minute. So Jesse's minimum THR, so target heart rate for aerobic fitness. So we're looking at the minimum. So we go to aerobic and it's 70 to 80%. And we need to turn this into a decimal. So we're looking at the minimum here. So 70% is 0.7, 80% would be 0.8, and that's when we look at the maximum. So our target heart rate minimum for aerobic fitness. So if we think to our formula just above here, it's the intensity. So 0.7, we've already done that, multiplied by our maximum heart rate, 195, minus our resting heart rate, and then plus our resting heart rate again. So the minimum he should have in order to have an aerobic fitness, so feeling like he's actually getting something, is 156. Okay, so 156 as our target heart rate, so beats. Then we've got our maximum. So we go our THR maximum for aerobic. It's the same formula, it's just we go to our maximum. So 0.8 multiplied by what our maximum heart rate is, minus our resting heart rate, plus our resting heart rate. And that tells us our maximum is 169 beats. So in order for him to be actually doing something, feeling it, but not being too pushed to his limits, he needs to keep his heart rate between 156 beats and 169 beats per minute.